Hello Capricorn, it's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This is your reading from the 3rd to the 9th of May 2021 or thereabouts. I've pre-shuffled the cards for you Capricorn to get your energy into the cards. Just to say it's a general reading Capricorn, so take what resonates with you, but then anything that doesn't, just leave that behind or for somebody else. So here we go. Well, we've got a card that's jumped out, so I think I'm going to take that one. And it's saying it's time to give rather than take. The new moon in Virgo. So it's time to give rather than take. So let's see where that's going. I will get one more from the Moonology deck. So this is the new moon in Capricorn, so here you are, and this is saying that your hard work is paying off. Lovely. It's all right, so just put those two to one side. And final shuffle of the Oracle of Visions. And this is number 36. So what this is saying, this is about entrapment, limitations, restrictions, complications perhaps. And you can see the angel now here is very bound and tied up. He can't move, he's very restricted. And this looks like Mercury. This looks like Mercury. He's got his winged feet here. So it's almost, this could be saying about some form of feeling, you're feeling stuck with as far as communication is concerned. Can't communicate properly what you want to say. So it may be something to do with that. But there's some form of restriction here. So let's see, I'll just put that to one side also. And then see where we're going. So I'll just do a final shuffle of the Tarot of Dreams. Okay, so we have the heart of your reading, what's on your mind at the moment, the root of the matter, past influences, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides would like to say to you. And beneath the deck we have the Knight of Cups, and the Knights bring in action, they bring in change, and the Knight of Cups is delivering a cup of love. So there's something on its way to be delivered that's meaningful for your heart space, whether it's to do with a new love relationship or to do with something else that's meaningful for your heart. And it could be anything, you know, but it could well be connected to love of some sort. Okay, I'll just put that to one side and I'll do a final shuffle of the Lightseers Tarot. So we have a card that's jumped out. I will put it back in, but this is the Eight of Swords. And this is when we're feeling trapped in our mind. Can't see a way out of a situation or think through it. But there's an element of not wanting to look at something, you know, choosing to stay in that situation because it's too difficult to look at it. All right, so I'll just pop that back in. And that may be linked to that restriction, constriction. Now there's another card that's jumped out, which is the Seven of Cups. And this is when it's difficult making a decision, but we're having to look closely and choose wisely. And the one that attracts you is not always the right choice to make. So I'll pop that back in again. Two more shuffles. Okay. And I'll just lay these on top for a little bit of depth to your story, Capricorn. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Swords. So that's two knights. We've got the Knight of Cups already, but this is the Knight of Swords. And this is about a message that's going to be delivered quite quickly. There's some form of communication But generally when these communications come in, it's going to lead to some form of change. So let's see. So at the heart of your reading, we have the Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups. And the Two of Wands, this is about having to make a decision, choosing between two options. And that's interesting because we had the Seven of Cups jumped out, didn't we, when we were shuffling? But there's going to be an option, two choices. So it's making a decision which way to go, what to choose. And it's something to do with the heart, something to do with perhaps a new beginning, to do with the heart. It may be a new love offer, to do with love and relationships. But it's something new coming in that's meaningful for your heart, but you've still got to look after your heart. There's a need to look after your heart, and perhaps that's why there's a need to choose wisely, because there's one of two options here. And of course we've already had the Knight of Cups, so something on the way to be delivered, to do with love and relationships perhaps. And yes, the Knight of Swords, it's on its way quickly, and a message on its way quickly. Alright, so what are you thinking about at the moment? Well, we have the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups, so you know, we've got quite a lot of Cups energy that's already come out in your reading, Capricorn. So the Five of Cups is when there's you're very focused on something that's gone, something that's not worked out, something that has spilt. It's, you know, but you're very focused on what's gone, but there's something better waiting for you. There's something far better waiting for you. Two beautiful big golden cups up here. But you're very focused on what you've lost, something that didn't work out. And the Four of Cups, yes, I mean, you know, we've got these cups stacked higgledy-piggledy here. And there's there's a new one here coming down. There's a new opportunity, a new offer. But you're still a bit preoccupied here with what's gone. So it's almost as if you can't see, or you've got your hand up against your eyes. So it could be that you don't want to see this new opportunity, possibly to do with a relationship. So the new opportunity coming in, and this is what you're thinking about, because you are sort of very preoccupied on what's gone, but you are aware, I feel, that there is opportunities around. I feel you are aware of that, but at the moment you're choosing not to consider whatever that is. All right, because there's a decision to be made at some point to do with this new beginning, to do with your heart. Now, what's at the root of all of this? Well, we have the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So the Wands are about passion, creativity, movement and change. The Ace of Wands, this is very much about, there's a build-up of passion of some sort. There was a build-up of passion. For me, this particular depiction of the Ace of Wands is very much, it's very like a sexual passion, a sexual build-up. And it could be, because the aces are generally about new beginnings, new opportunities. And it could be that this build-up of passion was, you know, brought in a new passionate opportunity. But let's see, this is already in place, this has already happened. The clarifier is the Ten of Wands. And this is when you had to drop this burden and responsibility and share the burden and then move on. Just drop the responsibility, move on from it. You know, share the responsibility. And that was something to do with this build-up of passion. Something, there's a volcano here erupting, so an eruption. But that, whatever that was, it caused you to pack your bags and move on, for some of you, Capricorn. Or share the burden to release that responsibility. So the past energies leading to the current situation, we have the Hangman and the World. And the Hangman is when something came to a standstill, there was no movement, and there was a limited perspective on something. And so that led to a completion, an ending. But the World is the transformation energy, so something came to an end, but ready for a new opportunity, a new beginning. So whatever this hanging man energy is to do with, something that was hanging in the balance perhaps at some point in the past. There was no movement, no expansion. But that's because there was a completion. There's a cycle completed. A cycle completed because something had to change. And for change to happen, something has to finish, ready for transformation and to go forward in a new way. So these are the energies in the past that led on to then having to be in a position of making a decision to do with your heart, a heart situation, perhaps an offer of love, an opportunity for new love perhaps, going forward. So in the future going forward, we have the Queen of Cups and we have the Eight of Wands. Now it's not gender specific, but this is a feminine energy, offering her cup of love. This is a very nurturing, sensitive Pisces energy. She has the symbol of Pisces round her neck there. Very spiritual energy. So, if this is not referring to an aspect of yourself, Capricorn, this is somebody coming in, offering their cup of love. And because we've had the Knight of Cups already, haven't we? Delivering, and the Knight of Swords, delivering something very quickly. And the clarifier is the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is information, messages, but it's instant, it's sparked, it's like internet communication. And I feel this could be yourself sending messages and information out. This could be you offering your cup of love to somebody. Perhaps having made a decision about which way to go forward or who to choose, if this is what this is saying about options. This is you offering and sending that message out going forward. So what is it that your guides would like to say to you? Well, we have the Ten of Coins and we have the Four of Wands. The Ten of Coins is about just having to go a little bit further, to go under the archway where all the abundance is waiting for you. This is having everything you need within a family situation. Abundance, abundance of love, abundance of wealth, abundance of practical matters or things, but everything that you need and more than that. And the clarifier is the Four of Wands. And this is celebrating success within a home situation. This is about over the security within the home, established success within the home. So this is very much to do with the home family situation. But in this particular deck, the depiction is of a tent. So there is security here, but this may be indicating that there may be a move on the cards at some point in the future. But that's fine, And it may be that this Ten of Coins energy is going to help to provide the means for moving to somewhere that's more suitable for you, perhaps. But it's certainly, the omens are very good for abundance within this family situation. Whether it's moving on, or whether it's within the established home where there's going to be success and celebration. Okay. So looking at these three here, we've got it's time to give rather than take. So to give and share perhaps of yourself or what you have rather than take. Your hard work is paying off. Whatever it is you've been working on, it's going to be paying off. And I feel this constriction now is going to come to an end. Feeling constricted, feeling bound, feeling stuck, not being able to communicate. I feel that has been around, but I feel that's going to come to an end, because there's lots of communication energies here, with the Knight of Cups delivering a message, the Knight of Swords. And so if this Queen of Cups is yourself, Capricorn, I feel you're going to be delivering messages of love to somebody. So communication is going to become freed up. You know, just be mindful of the fact that what's on your mind and your energy at the moment is thinking about what's gone, what's lost. And, you know, just be mindful of, you know, not missing out on opportunities that are around for you. Because there's a sense of nostalgia there, memories, looking to the past, thinking about what's gone. And it's something to do with this Ace of Wands, something that built up. There's some sort of a passionate energy that built up, but that led on to packing your bags and leaving, or definitely sharing a load, sharing a responsibility. But something in the past came to a standstill. It was hanging in the balance, and it was a completion of a cycle, a transformation energy ready for going forward here. And making a decision to do with the heart. And yes, and here we are going forward, the Queen of Cups. This is either somebody connected to you, Capricorn, or this is yourself. And there's definitely a lot of communication here. A lot of communication going from yourself, but I'm sure it's two-way communication. Because communication is never just one way, is it? But there seems to be an offer of love from somebody and to somebody. And then, of course, the advice from your guides is, you know, the abundance is on the way. Abundance within the family on the way. Connected to the security, home security. And for some of you, that may be being able to reap the benefits of this home security, then to be able to move on. So it could be a transitional energy, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. All right. Okay, Capricorn. 2 more messages for Capricorn, please, to complete this reading. 2 more messages for Capricorn, please, to complete this reading. What else does Capricorn need to know? So we have reaching your destiny. Your light is shining bright, Capricorn. You're well on the way. We've got another bubble here. So we've got lots of bubbles going forward, and they've got the butterfly of transformation. So, you know, I feel the light is guiding your way. You're being guided now, and you're well on your way to reaching the destination that you're hoping and wishing for and wanting. Your castle in the clouds. So that's beautiful. All right. And grace and gratitude. So through gratitude, joy expands. So just appreciating the little things in life. And this lady's appreciating the blossom that's fell into the palm of her hand from the looks like cherry blossom tree. So, you know, it's made her feel, you know, a great love for the blossom there. So and then so as we appreciate our surroundings and what we have and what nature is able to offer, and then through that gratitude, great joy expands in our lives. All right, so that's the final message for you, Capricorn, for some of you, whoever this is for. But I'm going to leave it there. So good luck going forward. and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.